A few weeks ago, I went away with a group of people who are passionate about Church for Everyone. And we went to Bridgewater RHS Gardens in Salford. It was a wonderful day with wonderful people in wonderful surroundings. We walked and we talked, and then we asked, what does Church for Everyone mean for you? And what do you want it to achieve?
It's a place where other people are just like me, basically, whether they're gay, whether they're straight, whether they're disabled, whether they have learning disabilities, mental health problems. It doesn't matter. We're all there for one reason, and that is to be with God.
So for me, it is about helping everybody realise that church is for me, for you. And particularly if you are one of those people who does feel that church is not for you, for whatever reason that can be. This is not just about helping people realise that church is for them, but also helping the people who feel that church is for them to kind of swap roles and understand what it is that the other folk who don't feel that church is for them, what their lives are like and what they bring to church.
It's a banner, it's a statement of intent, a declaration, if you like, that we believe that what Jesus was and is about doing is reaching out with the love of God to all humanity, with all of our incompleteness and our brokenness.
It's also about removing barriers. It's about taking things away that have hindered people's growth as human beings and as spiritual beings.
Wouldn't it be lovely if, with Church for Everyone, that anyone and everyone can come to church and feel safe, secure, can worship, grow in faith, no matter who they are, what they believe in terms of their sexual identity, their gender identity, whether they have a special need, whatever, they can worship God in a safe space.
Church for Everyone is about gathering and harvesting the wisdom that can be found in other communities and bringing them into one place so that there's a resource that other churches can come to and say, oh, I like what they're doing here, or I like what that church is doing. I wonder if we could do that. But then they can come back and say, well, we've done this and we'd like to add our story to your story. So it becomes this huge bank of stories which inspire churches and people to become this Church for Everyone.
What we're trying to achieve is a space where other churches and individuals can come and learn how to be an inclusive church. It's not always easy for churches to start the journey, and so we want to present a space where people can share their stories.
One thing that feels very important to me is about helping everybody be more curious. I love curiosity as an attribute and an attitude, and I think if we were all more curious about the experience that other people have and about our own experiences, we would be reaching out more to everybody around us.
I'd love to see Church for Everyone grow such that any church you can go to in the UK has a Church for Everyone, where everyone can feel welcome and loved and accepted and be embraced for who they are.
I try to articulate this through 3 E's. Educating, so helping the church and churches to grow in understanding. So in 2 aspects. For me, there's the issue of autism, which I focus on, but also providing some sort of theological understanding and framework within which we can operate. Second E would be equipping, so helping Christians in our various communities, so for me, autistic Christians, to develop the confidence and skills that they need to make their unique contributions. So to get beyond accessibility and welcome into what can they contribute to the church. And then thirdly, enabling, providing the resources and the background and all of the things that we need to keep the conversation and the dialogue going and sustainable.
Church for Everyone started at St James and Emmanuel with a unique set of circumstances. But my hope is that as other churches and individuals contribute to this project, St James and Emmanuel disappears from sight in an enormous wave of inclusion and good news. And I would love it if there was a church for everyone, for every community, certainly in this country, but beyond. And that would be my aim for Church for Everyone. If you're watching from another part of the country, or another part of the world even, and want to help us to grow our Church for Everyone movement, then please get in touch. You can visit our website for more information and see the 8 strands of inclusion we've started to work on. Perhaps you're doing something you'd like to share with us, or perhaps you could be a new strand.